It is my privilege to present the following program that was inspired by the way American businesses and organizations have responded to the events of September 11th. It's part of a special series produced by Heartbeat of America. Having served in the United States Navy for many years, I fully appreciate the important role small and middle-sized businesses play in the very fabric of our country, and I salute the professionals who lead these companies and thus keep America strong. They are the very backbone of our free enterprise system, and today on this program, you will meet the individuals behind one such organization. I'll be back later in the program to introduce the Keeping America Strong Award. And now, let's learn more about the organization we are honoring today.
Today, the eyes and ears of the 21st century are focused on new developments, new technologies, new emerging companies. We're on the scene to bring it to you as it happens.
We anchor from our new studios in Los Angeles and then go out all over America to get to the heart of the story.
I'm Bert Tenzer.
I'm Bella Shaw.
I'm Doug Llewellyn.
And I'm William Shatner, and this is Heartbeat of America. Since 2001, our television series has been featuring entrepreneurial companies that move our country and our economy forward. Standing by at our studios in Los Angeles is one such company. Welcome. Good to have you with us. All right, let's begin by telling me what you do and who benefits from it.
What we do is we help people to control their resources, their financial resources, so the resources don't control them. And we do that in two ways. First of all, we do it personally. We do it with people by having them come to financial wealth camps. And during that wealth camp experience, they literally transform the way in which they look, act, and think about money. And the second way is that we help train people if they're really, wanting to have a career change and really help people to become better in regards to their relationship with money. We help people to become certified financial coaches. And those certified financial coaches are really available through us and through our website for people to have a really excellent, professionally trained coach to help them to really have a whole different kind of relationship with money. That's what we do.
Well, you're obviously successful. So what do you attribute your success to? Any particular philosophies or strategies?
Well, our philosophy and strategy really is built on, first, our professionalism in regards to our coaches. Our coaches are trained to the standards of the International Coach Federation. That's the certifying body of coaches throughout the world, and it is the biggest body of certification that there is. And so that's the first standard. So excellence in coaching is one of the things. But secondly, it's really that our philosophy is that people need not to be driven by money. And instead, that money and your financial resources need to be there for supporting all the other wealth in a person's life. So that is really our philosophy, is let's keep it to a place where there's a balance and there's a way in which people look and act and feel about money that's in balance with their life, and it's about real wealth. And we do that through non-judgment. We help people not feel guilty, not feel that they are somehow doing something wrong. We look at the big picture and we help people in a way that really isn't out there anywhere else.
Now, stay with us. There's more to come.
Thank you very much, William. Now back here in our Los Angeles studio, I am Doug Llewellyn with our guests from Wealth Strong International. This company is headquartered in Littleton, Colorado. We've heard a little bit about what the company does and the role they play in individual as well as families' financial picture. There's some statistics here you might find interesting. More than 50% of all adult Americans suffer adverse health effects due to stress, and this stress brought on by financial problems and by money worries. And also 73% of Americans, 73% of all Americans this is, single out money as their single greatest source of stress. I think it's also interesting to know that since 1990, the average household credit card debt has increased by 167%. Think of that. And on top of that, in 2004, if you've ever paid a late fee on your credit card, $43 billion was paid out by individuals because of late card fees. That is an awful large amount of money. Anyway, let's meet our guest now from WealthPoint. To begin with, Yvonne Ryan. Yvonne, we've just seen you talking in your conversation with Mr. Shatner. You are the chairman and the managing chairperson and the managing partner of Wealth Strong, right?
That's right.
And on your left is Dick McCollum, who is a very interesting story because Dick is the president of his own company, a consulting company in Westerly, Rhode Island. He is a master certified coach, and we'll get back to learn more about Dick's story in just a minute. But let me turn to you, Yvonne, and ask you, we heard how you work with individuals, and we've heard how you work with groups in these wealth camps. Let's take this apart and dissect it a little bit.
All right.
How do you work with individuals?
Well, individuals will work with our coaches.
You are a wealth coach again, right?
What we are is certified financial coaches.
And another thing to point out, that's different from a certified financial planner.
Yes, it is.
Two different things.
Yes, it is. A certified financial planner is trained in financial issues, financial strategies, diversification. Those are the main points that they
Helping you
would do.
invest your money.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
But what is a certified financial coach? What is that?
Well, and a coach is different, of course, than a planner because a coach works with people in a whole different way. It's really about long-term relationships, partnering with a person to really help them to see from the outside, what are they doing that may be helping them? What habits do they have? How are they indeed working with, you know,
Their money.
with their money, but also working in their whole life, all the wealth in their life. And so what we do is we really look at, in fact, we look at wealth not only in terms of financial resources, but also in the terms of other wealth in a person's life. And what we do, in fact, a certified financial coach, if you sort of think of your money as one little circle, and you think of your wealth as a great big circle, if money indeed is all you're focusing on, then you're driven by it. And if that's all you do in your life, then you're really not having a well-balanced and well-filled life. But if indeed money can be working for all the other areas of wealth in your life, your family, your spirituality, the way in which you interact with people, your work, the space and environment, your character, all the various things, your global net wealth, if you can have all of those be served by money, that's what we're about. That's what a certified financial coach helps a person in that balance, helps a person to really get to understand what's important in life and then how money can serve it.
All right, so you do this for individuals. You do this, I assume, for married couples.
Yes.
Individuals who may want help. They're struggling. They're not quite sure how to handle money. We get the picture.
Right, and
All right.
especially when you're talking about couples. One of the things that I think it's common knowledge, number one cause of divorce is money issues.
Right.
Right, so.
All right, now that's individuals. How about these wealth camps that you made reference to? What's that
Well,
about?
if you went to a certified financial coach, you would have a choice. You could have one-on-one wonderful coaching, and you could do that for a long period of time, or you could instead go to a financial wealth camp. Now, the difference would probably be that you would spend less money working in a group and being together with other people who are also learning how to transform their relationship with money at the same time. So our financial wealth camps are ways in which people can come together, learn from each other, and also get coaching along the way. The reason for a financial wealth camp and not just a seminar about, well, how do you change your relationship with money, is because these are camps that go on for a while. They start with individual, 3-day sessions, and then they go on and it's virtual, and various coaching happens along the way, along with exercises and ways in which you specifically work on your own issues. And that happens over a 12-week period of time. And it's really a way in which a person gets support all along the way, gets coaching, gets very individualized attention, yet works with a group to really make a difference in their lives.